guys think, as an actor, if you come in and you recommend an improv?
I mean, if you have improv on your resume and you come in and you say to the casting director, I'm great at improv, give me an idea and I'll improv for you.
Right.
I mean, I'll be perfectly honest with you. It's, if it's an improv-based show, maybe that's interesting. But for me, you know, in an audition scenario where you have your set time and I've got millions of people coming right after you, like, it's all about timing. And I don't want you to waste my time or, more importantly, the creatives that I have there. I have a director, a choreographer, you know, sometimes writers in the room. Don't waste my time by asking me a question. I want you to know what you're going to do in that audition. I want you, again, I'm going to use this word, to have the balls and have the point of view and come in there with your choices made. It's like songs. Don't say, hey, I've got this or this, what do you want to hear? I want you to tell me what, you know, I'm going to hear. Does anybody else have anything to say about that?
It would make me uncomfortable. I mean, I don't know what you're thinking about auditioning for, but if you're casting for a show, you need somebody who can come in and know what their part is and do it 8 times a week. Improv is so hit or miss. So great, you got lucky and you know you hit a moment in an improv scene, but it really doesn't say much about you as an actor. I don't think. Improv is a wonderful skill, and when you come into audition and you're on book for something, if a moment happens and you take advantage of it because you're able to be alive in that moment, that's wonderful. That's where improv sort of informs you as an actor. But in and of itself as something, no, I don't think it's appropriate. And today was at a reading of Bonnie and Clyde, and Chris, who plays Lord, whatever it's called in Shrek.
Chris,
there's a moment where the girl flubbed the lines as they're doing you know, a duet, and he said, "Yes, sing it in sing it in tongues." And he just had this moment, and it was the best moment of the entire reading because that's him as an actor.
And that's inspired, right?
That's an inspired moment. But he was, you know, awake in the moment to be there. And so, in that level, I don't mean to say that improv is not a valuable skill because it really is.
But I like what he's saying, that it's good to know how to improv because if you're doing 8 shows a week, something may happen on stage where you have to pick it up and go and keep going. But I think if you come into an audition and you want to do improv, it's kind of like you're directing the audition. That's not what you're there for.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Exactly. That's what I feel. So,
and then
as an actor.
Might just throw in, you know, at the Playhouse and the Meisner technique, improvs are usually you know, it's something a couple of people do.
Right.
So if you're going in singly to audition, I don't know how you could really improv.
You just be telling a story.
You could tell a story.
Yeah, you tell a story.
But the idea, I think, also that you've actually, everything they've been saying, but committed to working on something. You've worked on it. It's an example of you showing off really what you can do, and not the ultimate way, but sort of a more polished way than just kind of riffing.
Can you kind of tell we're saying don't do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.